Okay, what apps can you not live without? What are your best apps for streamlining your finances, your day-to-day activities, your chores, your calendars? We want to know what apps you lose. We want to know what apps you use, not what apps you lose. But we want you to drop those comments down below, and we're going to share maybe like 5 apps here that we think are super fun and helpful for homeowners. So I'm Holly Haven.
And I'm Andy Haven.
And we are the Haven Home Team. And we are here today just to help you guys be happier homeowners and hopefully move to Texas and be our neighbors.
Yeah, let's jump into it.
Let's dive in. So let's talk about the first one here. It is really going to be home security.
Yeah, this is a big one, especially in Texas. Not that you need home security because it's so dangerous, but I just think it's one of those things where in the state of Texas, we do all typically have home security.
Yeah, you'll find that in most those big master planned communities, right? If you don't have cameras outside, your neighbor probably does. And now we're in the, age of Ring doorbells and all the things. So we think it is super beneficial to have these things, whether it's just for basic peace of mind or in case something does happen, then you have some surveillance.
Yeah, for sure. And I think one of my favorite things with home security is actually Nest. This is not sponsored at all, but this is what I had at my old house, and it was so nice. It was on an app. It was one of those things you could get on. It would kind of send you like little blocks of like short videos, I guess. If somebody was walking by your house, it would send you a 5-second video of that person walking past the house. It's just nice to have, and it's easy to go back and kind of sort through things if you're trying to find something specific.
Yeah, and there's several different options when we talk about security apps. It may be something like Nest or Ring or Lorex, which are, wireless camera systems, and you have a lot of options of really how to build those out. Yeah. And then it may be an actual maintained company by a third party that comes in and provides the doorbells and the, window sensors and all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
And that they actually monitor the system. So you have a couple of options there, but we do think that the security apps are probably really, really beneficial for most of our homeowners.
For sure.
Okay. Ooh, organization apps. I love to stay organized because I am a super type A personality. I like to check the boxes. I like to move on to the next task. So I use an app called Cozy, C-O-Z-I, and I love this app because we can share things like a list from the grocery store or the hardware store, or I keep like some recipes in there where I can just like check off the boxes as I'm shopping for that specific recipe that I buy a lot of. So it's a lot of really cool features in there. You can share family calendars and stuff like that. So do you have any that you use that help you stay organized?
What's cracking me up is that she uses the specific app, but you can actually do all of this through your Notes app on your iPhone. She loves this app, and that's great. But you can share all of your notes through the Notes app to anybody with an iPhone. I believe you can do it with anybody that doesn't have an iPhone as well, but I think that's more simple in my opinion because everybody knows how to use the Notes app.
In my defense, I'm older, and the Notes option was not an option when I found Cozy and fell in love with Cozy and forced all of my family to use it.
She also did not grow up with a phone, so throwback.
Neither did most of our viewers. So, wow, she's judging you hardcore right now. All right. But there's lots of other things, right? You can have really cool organizational apps that help you plan home projects, right? Evernote, Trello, like all these really cool things, or to stay organized with work. So kind of do some research on those. We'll drop some notes and ideas below, but organizational apps are like my favorite.
Yeah, I would say the Google Calendar is also a really great one. I don't know if we're going to be talking about calendars, but that's a really great organizational one as well because you can share it with everybody. It shares to your Apple Calendar as well. And then it also connects to Microsoft Teams, which is really nice if you work with Microsoft Teams instead of all of the other video apps.
Yeah. And something I learned really cool in the calendar app that everybody else probably already knows, but I put in like tasks I want to do on a specific day, and then I just check them off. But if I don't get it done, it moves it to the next day. It automatically.
Well, and Gmail is so nice, which is it's Google Mail, obviously, but it's nice because if you don't see an email and you don't open it, it'll give you a notification of like, did you see this? Or if you didn't reply to an email, it'll pop up in the next day and say like, you have 4 more days to respond to this email, which is so nice.
And now we're on a tangent a little bit, but you can also snooze your emails in Google so that you don't want to reply to it right now. You want it to pop back up in a couple of days so you don't forget. So, okay, organizational apps. We're going to call that part of our organizational apps. All right, maintenance apps. So this for me really came in line when I started thinking of our third-party inspectors, because our third-party inspectors give us this really cool app or like access, the ones that we generally refer, and you can go in and you can even you can have some of the maintenance projects done completely through them.
Yeah.
So if you want to, go have that sewer serviced or the plumbing or whatever it was, right? So it gives you an app to do that. Then we go into the home warranty piece after the fact. So we have this third party inspection, we give it to the home warranty company. Something comes up with the house, and we go in the app and we say, hey, I need to have the toilet looked at. It's clogged, or the sink is clogged, or whatever's happened. The HVAC in July is not cooling. That's a problem. And it's all done through the app. So you have all these maintenance tasks now that you can just right there on your phone schedule. They give you a notification. They let you know when they're going to be there. And that one specifically, I'm going to give a little shout out to my favorite home warranty company right now. And it is Hello Super. They are amazing, super.com. So they are awesome to work with, and they have the absolute best app for homeowners that have them as a home warranty. So shout out to you guys. Send me money.
Also, my favorite thing about an app when it comes to home warranty and maintenance is you don't have to go on the website on your phone where your password and username are not saved, and then you can't get into every single freaking maintenance thing. It is so annoying.
I know.
So having an app is so nice because it just saves everything. You can use your face to log in. Like, so nice.
Not your face.
Yeah.
All right. What about energy saving apps?
Yes. So I don't use energy saving apps. I wish I did. I should start using energy saving apps when I move into my home.
Yeah. Because you'll have more access. When you own your home, guys, that's the other thing. You can put in your own thermostats. You can put in your own cool little fun app things like Alexa, right? We have a lot of stuff on light switches here in our house that is Alexa. So we have lights out front that come on and go off on timers, and it's all connected to our Alexa program. And so some of those things are really cool. Nest is another one that you mentioned earlier that's great for security.
It's one of those things. It's your thermostat. If you don't know, it's like a smart thermostat. If you go out of town for let's say 2 weeks, right? And it's in December and it's 60 degrees in December, like it likes to be in Texas. But then all of a sudden we have a freeze. You can go on and turn your heat on so that your pipes don't freeze. There are so many things. Like, I know that's not an energy saving thing, but it's really, really nice to have that peace of mind that, oh my gosh, I'm out of town and I can't turn my heat on right now and your neighbor's not home. You know, like there's just, it's a peace of mind type of thing.
Yeah. And most of the newer systems, and guys, for most of you, it might just be changing out your thermostat. You don't have to have a new HVAC system to do this. You change out your thermostat and they become app access. So Ecobee is another one. Honeywell, I think, does a pretty good job of it. So there's lots of options.
Honeywell comes with a lot of new builds as well. That's a pretty common one.
A lot of options out there to really just, kind of making your home a smart home too, but also giving you some of that energy saving features. Whereas Nest learns, and guys, this freaks me out a little bit. Nest learns like when you are and are not home, it learns your patterns and your schedules. It's like when you pick up your phone and it tells you like you should be going to lunch right now. And you're like, oh, I am hungry. I forgot. Because it knows I go to lunch every day at the same time. So it's kind of the same thing. It knows that people aren't here. So we can maybe, cut that airflow off a little bit. And then we start to cool it back down slowly. So it does a better job than we do. Because I know growing up, we would like turn our air way up when everybody was gone and then way down at night. And what we were doing is really stressing out our HVAC systems. Mm-hmm. And so this allows the systems to regulate a little bit better. It keeps your house more comfortable at all times and doesn't give you all those big highs and lows. It really saves you a lot of money on your utilities.
Which also in turn saves on your energy bill.
Yes. And finance apps are the last app we're going to talk about. So
I love
brings us right there.
Finance apps. I am a huge numbers person and I look at numbers every single day because I'm just OCD about numbers.
Yeah. Do you have one that you use specifically that you really like?
So I don't. Again, I am a very app-based person, but I'm very basic on my apps right now. I don't own a home currently. I'm in the process of building a home. And I live in an apartment where everything is on a web page. So it's one of those things where I'm kind of, changing over to it.
Okay. I would say one of the ones we like, Rocket Money, is really, really cool. If you have a bunch of subscriptions and you can't even remember who you're paying or when or why, Rocket Money will pull all your subscriptions and you can cancel them all inside the app, which is really, really cool. Acorns is one I really like.
Okay, I've heard of Acorns.
Acorns is really cool.
Yeah.
So basically what Acorns does is you attach it to your checking account and it does like roll up amounts. So let's say I spend $25.50. It takes the additional 50 cents and throws it into an investment account. So it's not just throwing it into a savings account, it throws it into an actual investment account. And then you can put in any money you want at any time. You can take your money out at any time. But it's a really cool app because it's like you're investing and not thinking about it. So I have one that literally just sits there and I think there's $4,000 or $5,000 in it now. And I've literally never noticed that I put money in there. So it becomes kind of a little vacation fund, or you can just leave it in there. If the stock market's doing really well, you can reinvest it somewhere else. The financial apps are really helpful. Mint is a great one for new homeowners or people wanting to own homes because it allows you to take everything in your checking account. It categorizes everything and it will show you how much you're spending on like Uber Eats
My Chase Bank app decided to start doing that.
Ooh, bad news.
Oh my god. Like one day it sends me an email and it's like, look at your spending. And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to look at that. I open it. It was a pie chart. And I was like, oh, I don't need to see that ever again.
And the biggest chunk is like food and eating out. Like, that's always
No,
the
mine
worst.
was something ridiculous like shopping that I literally don't even shop. I'm like, you're pulling my groceries into that, aren't you? Making me feel bad.
That's right. Even your food is
That
included in
was so
shopping.
rude. Like Walmart, I'm not shopping at Walmart. I'm grocery shopping at Walmart.
Right? I'll buy clothes. Come on.
I mean, if you are like that, actually, I've seen recently that Walmart
Oh my God, those are cute
has
things.
really cute stuff. Maybe I should start shopping at Walmart.
Okay, so I referred Walmart. This is way off topic now, but I'm going to go ahead and go there. I referred Walmart to an acquaintance the other day for a rug because they carry My Texas Home interior decor, and it is beautiful, y'all. It is like, it's gorgeous. It's very user friendly. Like the outdoor furniture cushions, you can literally hose off with
I've
a pressure
seen that.
washer. The interior rugs are beautiful. So anyways, plug for Walmart. You can send us money too. All right. So let's wrap it up. We want to hear what apps you guys use, what you find really useful. Tell us what we're doing wrong. We know we could always be doing something better or have a cooler app or something that makes us more efficient. So
Yeah, for sure. And since I'm going into purchasing my first home, if you have any apps for me that you use as a homeowner, let me know. I'm always interested in learning.
Yep. And we love to share new stuff with our clients as they're getting into their first home and new homes. We want to help them be a little bit more streamlined in the process. So like, subscribe, tell us you love us, leave us comments, click on our links, do all the stuff, refer us to your friends. I don't know, whatever.
If you have any questions, you can always send us a message or email us.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.